okay.
Another home win, Tony?
Yeah, we're pleased. You know, we knew it was going to be a tough game. I think the start that Bournemouth had, obviously, with the penalty, which was a penalty, looking at it, you know, gave them a lift, and it could easily have knocked us. But you know, we're got the 2 goals back. They could have had, maybe should have had a player sent off. Looking at it, I know it's shoulder to shoulder, but Cook has made no movement to the ball. He's actually run across Solomon. So, you know, they've they could have been playing for 60, 70 minutes with 10 men. But having said that, at 2-1, we've got to take our opportunities and our chances, and they came thick and fast. And it's, you know, sometimes it's not people shooting or people, it's getting in areas where we have to, you know, make sure that we're getting end products from it. And the longer the game goes on, you get a little bit uptight and a little bit tense. And Ben's made 2 great saves in injury time. Really, most probably the only saves apart from the one first half.
I was going to ask you about the referee because there was another incident as well with Mings and London. It seems like
no, I think Mings has touched the ball there. I was disappointed at the time. I thought actually Solomon thought that he'd called him first and then played the ball second. But looking at it, I think Mark got that one right. So he's got 2 out of 3 right.
He got quite a lot of stuff. What did he say about the one he got wrong?
Sorry?
What did he say about the one he got wrong?
No, I've not seen him. Great.
Are you still going to try and persuade him to stay on in the Premier League?
No, I think we'll see. Yeah, I better be careful.
What about Ben Foster? He hardly had really very much.
Jen, that's about time he had something to do and did it well for us. He gets paid a lot of money for doing that. No, we're pleased. He's been absolutely fantastic, Ben. I think he's this season. I think his performance levels have been absolutely fantastic. He's been top draw, and he's a fit lad. He works so hard in training, and yeah, he's brought us. You know, he's brought a lot back to this football club defensively.
Is Craig all right?
Yeah, he's got absolutely slaughtered in the dressing room after the game. It's a little bump on the side of his head, so he's got hammered, Martin, hasn't he, by the players.
Tony, 40 points. You must be pleased with that. We know you wanted to get there as soon as possible.
That's the benchmark. That's what you always achieve. I think the big thing is, and it's very, very important that when you're in the Premiership, you can't take anything for granted. I think you just look across the road and see what has happened to Claudio and their season last year, and you have a look what has happened this year. If you're not relentless, if you're not set, and I'm talking about everybody at the football club, not just the manager, but everybody, all the manager and players, everybody. Never take anything for granted in this league. It's the hardest league in the world. It's the toughest league in the world, and you have to be set. You have to be up for it every game, irrespective of who you're playing. And remember, we're competing. What is it, with 12 clubs really? The other clubs are way out of our league in respect of their resources and finances. So every game is so important.
What's the next target now?
Preparing properly for Crystal Palace.
Tony, sorry, Tony. You say relentless, but you gave the players a week off.
No, actually, I give them 4 days off.
4 days off.
Yeah, and they went away with their families. We never took them away. They went away from the families, and I think they needed that. It's such a good group. I'm not starting again for you, mind. They what's name? They're such a good group. That I think you can actually give them a bit of time from one another, away from one another. They've actually come back and trained really well this week.
Tony, what's the latest on Matty Phillips?
He'll have another scan on Wednesday, I think, to see how it is. It was too much of a risk today, and we don't want to lose him further down the line. Big disappointment today because the way Bournemouth play, they're a very open, expansive team. And that grass that they leave behind them and the spaces that they leave, I know it would have. I was really disappointed he was injured. Thank you.
Thank you.